Got the stone and wood, wooden stone, whatever it's called. We sound like whinging ponds, don't we, today?
Yeah, if it was, I don't think I'd walk around on my own here.
No. There's bull sharks in there, right? And bull sharks are one of the most aggressive shark species on the whole planet. Bin chicken, I learnt that.
Oh my God, this is beautiful. I'd actually have a room like this.
You told me it was a lager. It's not a lager. It's a very, it's an orange juice.
All right, guys, welcome back. We are currently in Brisbane. We've actually been spending the last 2 weeks with my sister in Coomera, just off of the Gold Coast, just chilling, spending time with family. It's been amazing. But we've booked a couple of days away so we can explore Brisbane. It's meant to be one of the best cities here in Australia, isn't it?
Yeah, I've heard loads about it. I'm actually looking forward to seeing something different. Obviously, when we first arrived in Sydney, it was like a reverse culture shock. There were so many things that was like reminding me of England. I want to see a bit more of like the real Australia, if you know what I mean. So
Brisbane is the third largest city here, so there's going to be a lot for us to do. And also, Ben just told me an interesting fact. What is it known for, Ben?
It's actually called the Sunny City. It's known because it has 300 days of sun per year, and look at the weather today. It's absolutely, honestly, the weather's terrible.
You can't actually see it because we're in like trees and that at the moment. But yeah, it's like overcast, a little bit chilly.
Yeah,
and no sun.
I mean, if you watched our first episodes, it was all a bit about getting to know us. It was a bit of banter, a bit of back and forth. It's not going to change. We're going to try and be just ourselves. I know, slowly but surely, you might be like, really don't like these two. Really,
no, you might.
There's something about these two.
Just give us some time.
Give us some time. You're going to learn to love us. Yeah, Brisbane is one of many cities. We're going to do Melbourne as well on this trip, and then eventually. We're going to cover a lot of Australia over the next few years because obviously, I don't know if we even mentioned it last time, but Rianne's sister now lives here in Queensland. So,
which is where I just said we've been staying for 2 weeks.
Oh, sorry,
I have mentioned it.
I wasn't really listening to you, to be honest. But yeah, it's going to be a big part of our lives, so get used to us. Obviously, we just got off the train, and I do actually love how green and naturey this place is. It's awesome.
For a city, it's pretty strange.
It is, isn't it? Don't really feel like a big major city.
We've been in Australia for over 2 weeks now, and I'm getting a vibe of it's very family orientated, very good to bring up families here. Like my sister's loving it from the kids in the schools here.
Fun fact, right? I did a bit of research on this river. So this is the Brisbane River, and I was thinking, I wonder if there's sharks in there. This is Australia, of course there's going to be sharks and stuff, but in a river, maybe not. Put it in there. So yes, there's bull sharks in there, right? And bull sharks are one of the most aggressive shark species on the whole planet. So yeah, in there is actual bull shark. It's actually crazy. But I was thinking, surely like people aren't getting attacked like willy-nilly. There has been like 15 fatal attacks. But they haven't happened since like the 18th and 19th century, so yeah, I think we're pretty safe. But to be honest, it doesn't really look like it gives me good vibes about swimming. It looks a bit dirty, to be honest. It reminds me of a little bit like the River Thames in London. Bin chicken, I learnt that. I've learnt that already. Been in Australia a couple of weeks, I know that's a bin chicken.
Still obsessed with them.
I'm still obsessed with them. We don't get them in the UK, I don't see them ever. And you're probably thinking, Aussies at home are probably thinking, what's this geezer on about? Bin chicken, we get them all the time, mate. For me, that's like, what the hell?
So there should be an O Bagel just over here, but as we're making our way there, we've come to a beach in the middle of a busy city. What the hell? There's actually sand, water, lifeguards, you name it, all here. How many was that?
Quite mad that this is free. Like you wouldn't normally. Back at home, everything's
you'd pay.
Yeah, everything's paid for. But yeah, like it's crazy, really.
I can imagine on a sunny day or even the weekend, it would be really busy here. But it's actually quite quiet at the moment, as you see. There's not many people here. It is a Tuesday, Tuesday. So people are at school, work, and that. And as you said, the weather is letting us down today.
I know what's going on.
I keep feeling rain. It's a little bit chilly and windy. It's rubbish, but there's O Bagel. Let's go and get a drink and something to eat. Hi guys, hope you're enjoying today's video. A quick pause while we hear from today's sponsor, eSIM.io. If you travel internationally, you probably know the struggle. finding Wi-Fi, swapping SIM cards, or getting hit by crazy roaming charges. That's why I started using eSIM.io, a travel connectivity app that gives you mobile internet in 190 plus countries. With just one eSIM installation, no physical SIM cards, no reinstalling every time you enter a new country, and no surprise roaming fees. What makes it really cool is their main feature called One SIM. Basically, install the eSIM once and it works across multiple countries automatically. So whether you're hopping between destinations or traveling long term, you stay connected without doing anything. Inside the app, you've got different options depending on how you travel. There's pay as you go, where you just top up your balance in the app and connect to the local network. Or if you're staying somewhere longer, you can choose country plans, regional plans, or even global plans. If you want to try it, I've got a discount code for you. Use code OTWD100 inside the app. So go to my account, tap use reference, enter the code, and then top up your balance. When you top up, you get 100% balance added automatically. If you travel and want reliable data anywhere in the world, check out eSIM.io. Download it using the link in my description or scan the QR code on screen. All right, so this is a menu for O'Bagel. I had to check their name then. They've got shed loads of drinks and then a whole other side of bagels. I'm actually really hungry and it's midday, so I think I'm going to get one.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Can I get chicken run?
Yeah, which bread would you like?
Plain, please.
Yeah, anything else?
Whatever you want.
Drop the beef plain as well,
Plain
please.
as well.
So the original plan was to grab a drink, bite to eat, go and sit down there, enjoy the sunshine. Well, there's no sunshine as we said, so we've got it to eat in, we're just sitting here.
We sound like whinging poms, don't we, today?
Well, that's what we go on about, British people. It's all we go on about, the weather. I was promised sun when I come to Australia.
Literally, it's probably rained almost every day since we've been here. We've been here for like nearly 2.5 weeks. Every day. Ain't happy about it. But also, spot behind me, Nando's, right? That's a big UK chain. Didn't even know they had it in Australia. And I do love a cheeky Nando's.
I'm buzzing for this. This cost us $50, I think it was, $51, which actually ain't too bad. Like, the good bagels and good drinks, I'm hoping. Our food just got brought over. It's actually quite quick, wasn't it? She said about 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was literally took like 2 minutes.
But I got, what was this? I forget what it's called.
Oyster latte.
Iced latte with hazelnut. So I'm hoping I like it because I like sweet stuff. That's why I'm trying to stay away from coffee, because I know if I like it, it'll be sweet. That's good. I like it.
I literally went for something Australian. So I went for the flat white. So everyone's been like, yeah, go to Australia, you've got to have a flat white. And to be honest, I did just taste it, and it just tastes like hot milk.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Not much coffee?
Ain't much coffee. No. And I don't even know what the difference between flat white and a latte is, really.
Flat white is pretty much coffee added milk to it. Like,
No, it's milk with coffee.
oh, it's very milky.
We are like proper whinging poms today. We just can't help ourselves.
But we've got these bagels. These are absolutely massive. I went for the brisket beef. What did you go for?
Chicken,
Is it parmesan? It looks like Caesar.
chicken mayo, lettuce. I do look banging. Also, like price point, $50, 25 quid. I thought it was a little bit expensive, but Rian was like, no, it's not. I did, honestly, I thought it was a little bit dear.
Oh, it's banging though. That is juicy. And it's like proper full, isn't it? How's yours?
It's got like a weird spice.
This is good though.
I know it's different.
Beef good, cheese good.
Bagel good.
This is the crazy thing about Australia. 1 minute it was grey, cold, windy. Now we got blue skies coming through and it's warming up. I've just sent Ben back in because I couldn't really taste my hazelnut syrup in my drink. So I've sent him back in to ask for another squirt. I'm too nervous to do it, but bless Ben, he'll do it.
Yeah, I did ask if she wanted me to pay for it. She was like, no, don't worry. She's really nice.
Let me try it now. Have you tasted it?
Nah, I wanted. Yeah?
Oh, try that now, come on. That's 10 times better. Isn't it? Yeah, it was worth it.
I did, whilst we were on the camera, I wanted to talk to you. I've done a reel the other day, and I was in one of your bars, and they've got like the pokies and everything. Like obviously, Aussies know what I'm talking about. It's like They have like slot machines and they have the bar and the restaurant all together. It's really cool. It's quite cool. It's quite a bit of culture shock if you come from a different country to see everything all put together like that. Like, so I made a little TikTok. Wow, the comments, man. The comments are like, it is all banter. It is all banter. I can take it, but they are like, wow. But I'll just read one out to you, right?
People are brutal here though, aren't they?
You come to terms with people being brutal in Britain, but here, this is another level, mate. This guy, right? So all it is I'm just showing the bar and talking about it. I'm like, yeah, this is mad. Yeah, this is so different, all that stuff. For some reason, a lot of the Aussies are getting triggered by it. And this guy said, yeah, and your schooner costs $16, you daft pommy. We're really living in class. And I'm just like, just give it a love. I just don't really know what that's all about. Apart from that, there's been a lot of people like showing support and giving me tips and stuff. So. The sun is actually breaking through. It's a miracle. I have been reading the comments, and people are quite concerned about me and Rianne, about us. They call us limeys, which I actually do a bit of research. I just put it in ChatGPT, so I didn't even know what limeys meant. But limeys actually means it's what they call like foreigners, like Brits and Americans and stuff. So we have to look after our skin. Back to 50.
All right, we're going to cross the bridge over to the other side now, get away from this tourist centre. So this is the South Bank where we were, which is very touristy, and supposedly over there shouldn't be as much. Touristy. We hope. We don't know. We're just going for a wander wherever. And then maybe we'll go on one of the jump on and off boats. I think they're like taxi boats. Yeah. But let's go for walks. Beautiful day. I didn't actually know there's a Ferris wheel here.
That's the biggest Ferris wheel in Australia, Rianne.
Oh, is it?
Don't know.
I thought you'd actually knew that. I feel like we need to go on one of these soon. These electric scooters, they're everywhere around here, but everyone seems to be doing it. But Australians are very fit people. They eat well, they run, they're doing exercises. Even the younger generation, instead of like downing a bottle of vodka on the weekend and partying, they're like getting a matcha and having an early night. Yeah, it's very different.
Someone in the comments did said there's two sides to it.
Oh, really?
I suppose it's like, I think America they've swayed the other way, haven't they? But it's a bit like, some people are like beer, burger, beer belly, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like us, me.
That's the older generation. I was talking about the younger generation.
No, yeah, but then when we was down Bondi Beach, yeah, everyone was like ripped six packs in that. So there's two different sides of it. So
it's actually quite a contrast when you walk over this bridge. So this side, you've got like the new modern architect infrastructure going on, and then over here, there are like old school
colonial buildings.
Colonial. I knew Ben would get the word for me. Yeah. But then there is some new ones there, but you can see these ones, so you can tell they're older. I thought coming over here, we're getting out of the tourist spots. I think we're in the CBD, even more touristy.
Central business district.
Yeah, you can definitely feel the vibe here. Very posh. Office people going for lunch breaks. People in suits, smartly dressed. Now this is making me feel like I'm at home. A high street. This is kind of like what we have at home. Ours are probably closed down, a lot of them.
Depends where you go.
Commercial Road,
yeah, like
our hometown Portsmouth, yeah. They'd be all closed down. But here they seem to all be open. We've got Lulu Mon, so Adidas will Nike somewhere, McDonald's, Hungry Jack. We've got loads of police here on their bikes, making sure people are behaving themselves, but you can go off down there, all shops, and more up there. It's actually really busy for a weekday, and it's hard because I'm having to control Ben and stop him from walking into things. I've heard Uggs are really cheap here because they're made here, but they're not made with the branding or something, that's what I heard.
Really?
Yeah, look, they're different. I can't remember what my sister said, but look, they have these on it, and I don't think they normally have them on there. So like, they're loads cheaper, they're like $140 to like £70. I think I paid £110 for mine back in the UK, so they're loads cheaper here, but there's something to do with the brand. I can't remember what my sister said, but they are manufactured at them, but they sell them without, it's different, I can't remember.
They make it, I heard that they make them out of koala.
No, I don't think they do. No, they don't. I heard it was kangaroo, anyhow. Right, this is uptown. I think this is inside more. Let's get in there for a bit of AC. My sister said this is one of the best coffees here, Foster Black. Let's try one in a bit.
I've never even heard of it. So let's give it a go.
You're getting one, are you?
Yeah, I love my coffee, and because I haven't tasted a bad coffee here in Australia, so let's give it, like, if Rihanna says it's the best, she loves her coffee as well.
And she looks the same type as you.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Come on then. I don't want anything.
Don't want anything.
What's up, Ben?
Hello. Can I have a Americano, please?
We don't have Americanos.
Long black.
Yeah. What's this size?
Same difference. Medium, please.
So $5.80 for a long black. He keeps doing this. He keeps saying Americano, but it's long black here. And they don't do like regular. They do small, medium, or large sizes. You should know it by now.
We are just looking around at the jelly cat things, and we are getting quite excited about little Donald Trump boxer guy. It's all right. It's bitter, more like a Starbucks type coffee.
So these are like the popular shops we figured out in Australia. So Coles, BWS, probably the most popular shop here.
Yeah, that's a bit of a culture shock to me. We buy our alcohol from the supermarket. They don't sell alcohol in supermarkets here in Australia. It's all separate liquor shops like this.
Target, got to check out Target. So Target and Kmart are like the best shops here for like cheap stuff. Kind of reminds me of like Matalan in the UK. What's your favourite though, Target or Kmart? I prefer Target. My sister prefers Kmart. She loves the clothes in there. And I like the sportswear, to be honest. I've noticed well, a normal thing is people to be walking around with drink in there. Like she's got one there, Ben's got one. Even walking in shops, sometimes like some shops don't even let you have drinks. But here it's quite regular, like people have their iced coffee and things like that.
I'm a very normal guy here in Australia.
You're blending in well, especially the tash.
Oh, that's a bit of the elephant in the room.
Oh,
Tash.
I hate it. It makes him look horrible, doesn't it? Comment down below, Tash, if you hate it.
I thought I'd blend in a little bit.
I think this might be why Ben hates shopping. This is what he ends up looking like. Hold this. Hold
I
that.
feel like a complete. Like, me and Rihanna have got a saying. We call it the Chinese husband because Chinese husbands always hold their wife's bag. Mate, I hate it. I hate even getting involved in shopping. This is like.
Take the camera as well.
I ain't got no hands, Rihanna.
All right, we're going to make our way back to the water and get one of them boat ferry things up the river. No, I'm making a decision for us. We're going to drop our bags off before we go on the ferry boat. Because it was like, should we go for a beer and then drop our bags back at our room? And I was like, no, let's do it the other way around. I thought there was an escalator. Oh, there is. So drop our bags back to our hotel and then go out for a beer. Then we got rid of the bag.
Okay.
Yeah?
You're in charge.
All right, just check the map where our accommodation is, and it's only a 20-minute walk from here, so might as well just walk instead of jumping on the boat. We're getting boat maybe tomorrow. We've got all day here tomorrow. We're actually staying here for 2 nights, so we've got loads of time to explore here.
People are probably thinking like, you're tourists, which we are. We are tourists. Why don't you take the boat? But I can't bother to sit on the boat. I actually quite like walking.
Yeah, it's nice, and the sun's out now. Look, beautiful blue sky. So it's really nice to walk at the moment.
You can stop being whinging Pom, Rihanna.
I'm trying to convince Ben to get some new trainers because his look awful. So we're going to pop in JD. I might get him a little treat.
For me, phone boxes. Phone boxes. We ain't had phone boxes in the UK for at least 10 years. And they've still got them here.
Yeah, they are everywhere. I see them quite a lot. But people do say Australia is 10 years behind. Please don't get at me in the comments.
And that just proves it.
They're just still a developing country, is that right? I might delete this.
Yeah, they're going to hate that.
Oopsie, going in a shop, just looking around and ended up buying some sunglasses. So if you don't know me, I love my sunglasses and I've never bought myself an expensive pair because I break or lose them all the time, but I feel like I've grown up a little bit and I deserve some. Ben doesn't agree. Hold that, let me show him what ones I got. So, went for the Ray-Bans like we all do, and I think they're Wayfarer ones. Ben kind of picked them. They kind of got Wayfarer. They kind of got like the turtle colour. They are cool. Come on, Ben. Come on.
Yeah, they're cool.
So $256. Not bad. 2 years warranty. Let's see how long they last.
I would definitely say this CBD, it gives me similar vibes to what Sydney give me, but in general, I actually feel a lot more comfortable here. In Sydney, I felt a little bit on edge. Don't know what it was, just a different vibe. But here it seems much more friendly actually. It seems quite nice here. Not saying that Sydney wasn't, but I know Rianne said about these Lime scooters they've got everywhere. And they have got them everywhere. But I keep seeing the helmets about. So people keep renting the bikes and just dumping the helmets everywhere. You see them like chucked over like park fences and everything. We just found our accommodation. It's one of these like self-check-in places. They've sent us a video. They've told us to come here at this like garage thing. Rian, do you know what to do? Because I don't know what to do.
Yeah, they've sent us a video. So we've got a driveway lockbox code, and this is the one. We should open it.
Put in the code that you're given, open, and then push 1.
One.
There we go. It's quite handy, this place. They sent us like a full video, and it's literally the guys like walking you through it all.
There we go. Wow, it's like a retro lift.
Retro lift, old school.
Number 1. It's quite adventure.
Yeah.
Like I've never gone through a garage to get to an apartment.
I haven't.
I like it.
I do like a self-check-in though. It's just it's a bit more of a mission. So it was probably a good idea to have the beers after we check in because we were well confused.
And up here. That's a room. 101, and then there'll be a lockbox, as you can see on the door handle.
Yeah. We're in. We're in. Wow. Look at this place. This is unreal. Look at this place.
All right, guys, we just literally dumped our bags here and we're going to show you around. So our first impression, and it looks a lot bigger than expected. So we come straight in, we've got a kitchen. Don't think I'm cooking. Come down here. We've got a nice dining room area. I love the style, like a lot of details have been put into it, like the pictures, the mirrors.
Abstract.
Lovely seating area, even like a blanket. Wow. AC, yes. Buzzing for a bit of AC. Massive mirror. All right, let's go and check out the bedroom. So up here we've got separate toilet, sink, mirror. And here's the shower, sink, washing facilities. So if you've been traveling a while or you want to keep on top of stuff, you can even wash your stuff. They've left you all liquids, soap and all that. Oh, we've got body wash, shampoo. Oh, Tresemme as well, and conditioner. You very rarely get shampoo and conditioner in a hotel room. Just a little missed a step. All the little detail. Oh my God, this is beautiful. I'd actually have a room like this. That bed looks so comfortable. And I think I saw another bedroom. Is that another bedroom there? Oh, wow. Oh, which room? I think maybe this one. I think this one's bigger.
It's 2 master rooms. Oh, wow. I mean, if you, 4 people could easily stay here.
Yeah, like a family or your friends if you want a weekend away. This is gorgeous. Towels, I love it when they just don't forget things. Picture the details as well.
And also location-wise, Brisbane Central, this is within the Central District, so even to find a hotel in this sort of area is very, very expensive. But this, looking at everything else, is actually quite reasonable.
So there is like different prices. There's like penthouse suites, depending how many people. How many did you say the penthouse held?
They've got the biggest room they've got actually holds 11 people.
It's 3 floors, wasn't it?
3 floors, yeah.
So they've got like loads of different apartments, different sizes, depending on your group, and really good location, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll leave their website in the description. We just come across these randomly, and they are a new company, up and coming.
So there are Sun Apartments, as Ben said, it'll be in the description down below. But just the little details has really done it for me. I've even spotted sweets. Ben, the sweets. And they leave a disposable camera so you can take pictures of your time here in Brisbane.
Your journey.
Your journey. I ain't seen a disposable camera in forever. Let's open it. Gosh, some people watching this, if you're like the younger generation, probably don't even know what one of these are these days. So when we were younger, the only way to have pictures was disposable cameras. We used to have to take the film into the shops, didn't we?
Yeah, it developed, yeah.
Yeah.
And it winds up, doesn't it?
Yeah. Is it windy on the top? That's the bottom of the camera.
No, it's like an SD card, isn't it? Yeah, like an SD card.
Oh, that's real cool.
The mirror though, that was not good.
All right, and over here.
Smile.
How smart is that? So that isn't like we were brought up with. These are different kind of disposable cameras. All right, we're all settled into our place. We're now on the hunt for happy hour because it's like 5 in the evening, so it's acceptable time to have a beer.
Yeah, acceptable. I reckon it was acceptable maybe an hour ago.
Well, you faffed around doing your hair and makeup before we could get outside, and you still look the same.
And to break it to you, it's actually that way.
Oh, Ben! We're going to check out the Pig and Whistle. The name sold it to me, but it's QR codes on the table, so I can order there. Scan the code.
We do like a QR code.
We do. Let's hope it's a good price.
$8 for a Guinness. $8 for gold Han. See, I don't even know what anything is. Oh, Stonewood. Someone told me to try that. $8. Try a new beer. I'm listening. Like I told you earlier, I listened to the comments. People have said try Stone and Wood, and I will.
Apple and raspberry crumble slushy. Crumble slushy. Fireball cinnamon whiskey, cloudy apple juice, and raspberry cordial. $16.
Got the Stone and Wood, Wooden Stone, whatever it's called. You told me it was a lager. It's not a lager. It's a very. It's an orange juice. It's good. More like a craft beer, but yeah. Right, guys. So basically, I had 3 points, yeah, and I've had 3 different ones. So I had the first one you saw, and then I had a 4X, and now I've got a Guinness. Right, so I tried to split the G, totally overshot it. Happy hour's over, right? But this was only $10, which is actually bad. Didn't actually realise this place is a British pub, which makes no difference at all. We're gonna drink these last drinks and then grab something to eat. And before people write in the comments, right? I'm not drunk on 3 beers. It's just how I speak. Right, we're leaving. We're gonna go to Guzman, get some grub. I'll tell you what, the vibe down here has changed a lot. Right, it's very busy actually. There's a lot of people enjoying themselves, having a drink and stuff. But there's a lot of zombies out. A lot of people just like, I don't know, druggies and that. The back entrance feels a little bit sketchy around here. To be honest. It's like someone's clothes here. Left their clothes.
2. Supposedly it should be 2nd floor in here.
Right, made it into some sort of mall here. Looks like it should be in here somewhere.
So we've gone for a Guzman Gomez Mexican kitchen, very popular here in Australia. We've been seeing them everywhere. I love Mexican food. I haven't had none in ages. So we were like, let's try it. So we've both got a burrito and a portion of chips each. We just ordered. It come to $40, which I don't think is too bad. And we're going to take it way back to our room. We've got the goods, so we're heading back to our place. Oh, I'm buzzing for this.
Feels quite weighty.
It does. It's quite heavy, isn't it?
I don't know what's worse, having shit food or having not enough food. Do you know what I mean? Like if this is banging and there's not enough, I'll be like fuming. And if it's shit, I'll be fuming as well.
It has gone very different down here. As Ben saying earlier, like there's a lot of like homeless, druggies out. Like literally, when we just walked out of there, some women were shouting, "Someone buy me a Red Bull! I'm just a smackhead."
She was swearing at people.
Yeah, and she was.
Buy me a fucking Red Bull. Like,
and she was saying, "I'm just a smackhead wanting a Red Bull." I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Ben."
I bet.
Made me a little bit nervous because she was getting like her voice was like aggressive, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's quite mental here. Like, I've been to London but you just see people intense. But here, there's like quite a lot of people about like asking for money and food and
as well.
Yeah, yeah. It feels. I don't think I'd walk around on my own here.
No.
It's quite sketchy. But luckily, we're only like a 5-minute walk. Our place is literally just up there, so I'm glad. It's good to be back. It's only 7 o'clock, but the heat and all that just takes it out of you and drinking.
Is that all it is? 7 o'clock?
I know, it feels later, doesn't it?
It does all later.
Oh, get that AC on. The thing is, where we're staying at my sister's, only the bedroom and the living room has AC. So all we've got in our bedroom is a fan. So this is going to be such a treat to have AC. Tell you what, get it on. Oh, this is nice. It's such a cosy room, isn't it?
Yes.
You're comfortable. Look at him.
It feels like the The best thing about having an apartment rather than a hotel, this feels like you're coming back to your home rather than you coming back to a hotel.
Instead of just sitting in a bedroom.
Yeah, like I can relax now.
We can put a film on, we're going to put Netflix on in a minute. I'm guessing this is a remote, I haven't even looked. Pop it on, oh there we go. Put some Netflix on, but let's check out our food.
Our first ever Guzman.
They're good.
That's a good portion of chips, isn't it?
That is. Hot as well.
Yeah, good old fries or chips. I don't know, what do you call them in Australia? Do you call them chips or fries?
Chips, because that's what we call them.
Chips. We'll call them chips.
All right, so mine's mild. That's your one then.
Yeah.
Let's see what yours is like.
Should I just dive straight in?
Yeah, too right. This is the best thing. Going out all day, having a couple of drinks, but then coming back and chilling with some food.
Yeah, I could have easily sunk about 15 more Guinnesses.
I bet you could.
By the way, viewers at home, this is truly, right, if you're sat down now, tucking into your dinner or whatever and put Dridgers on. I like watching a bit of their stuff. This is truly what you watch YouTube for Ben to eat a burrito.
Oh my God, it's half a burrito gone. All right, we'll come back to him in a bit because it's going to take him about an hour to chew that.
Tiny kick. I've mostly got beans though. I didn't really get much meat.
Let's have a look in
But
yeah, well, burrito is like rice, beans, meat. There's the meat. I kind of wish I added some guacamole to mine now.
Yeah, it's very nice. I think with burrito, sometimes I feel like it'd be better if it got toasted, and it also would be better if it had melted cheese inside.
That's called something else.
That's
not a
called,
burrito.
Like,
Enchilada. Yeah. All right, we're gonna chill, relax, and get a good night's sleep because we have got another whole day here in Brisbane tomorrow. Looking forward to exploring. Hopefully, we have a full day of sun. Yes, us British people are going to go on about the weather, but I'm enjoying Brisbane. It's very different to what I thought it'd be. But if you're enjoying our series so far, we've got so much more to do, see, and what else would you like to see? Ben wants to say something.
All I want to do is to say, guys, I said to you earlier, for heaven's sake, like, subscribe, and follow us. So, yeah, subscribe. I know Rhiannon said about these lion bites, so they have these. I know Rhiannon.
We've gone for a Guzman. All right.
Spondy.
Spondy, Rhiannon.
Is it?
Yeah. That's the.
I've noticed as well, a normal thing is for people to be